Welcome to the House of Art. I'm Terry Lively. Hey, I just wanted to tell you about some videos I'm going to be doing. I thought I would do maybe a video tip of the week on tips on cosmetic tattooing. Now, this isn't going to be like training videos, but rather giving you tips and just little things that I've learned through the years from experience. So we're going to start doing that, and this will be the first in that series. What I wanted to talk about today is working on eyeliner with carbon-based pigments. Perma Blend has some beautiful blacks. They have double black, and then they have another pigment called Eyeliner black. And these are both carbon-based pigments. Now, I constantly get questions from people. Oh my God, is this going to be safe? Am I going to have an issue with migration? So there's a few things you need to know to work safely with carbon-based pigments. Number one, you want to be very light-handed. A lot of us through the years, we've been using underpowered machines. We're used to using iron oxide black that you have to be a little bit more aggressive with. But you have to understand, carbon-based pigments are super, super thin. The micron size of this pigment is about 10 to 20 times smaller than iron oxide. So it goes into the skin very easily. So if you're overly aggressive and heavy-handed, you can end up with migration. You have to develop a super light hand to get good results. The second tip I'm going to give you is don't have your needles at an angle. So if you're working in the skin, you want your needles lightly touching at a 90-degree angle to the skin, which is like straight in, lightly touching, tickling it in. That's a term Amy Connors uses, tickle it into the skin. So that's, to me, that's one of the most important things. The third tip I want to give you, if you're using a machine that has a lot of power behind it, for instance, the Spectre Zion S or a Bishop Rotary or something like that, on your power supply, you want to start pretty low. I start mine out around 6 volts for my Spectre Zion S, and then if I have to, I can bump it up a tad bit. So, you know, start low on your power and gradually bring it up if you have to. The third tip the next tip rather that I want to give you is start out using larger needle configurations. Don't use singles, don't use, you know, tight threes. Those needle configurations will penetrate the skin deeper a lot easier. So you want to start with something a little bit bigger grouping, maybe even a shader needle, and that way you won't accidentally penetrate the skin too deeply and end up with some migration. So small needle configurations are very important. That's what I wanted to tell you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, be sure and email me or contact me through Facebook or on Instagram. I'll be happy to help you with those questions. Have a great day.